Hello Year 1, it's Mrs Kirby here again. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter holiday, managed to have a little bit of a break and get out in the sunshine, and I hope you're excited to get back to be doing some more phonics and some more work for Year 1. I'm here again today because I'm helping you with the trickiest sounds of all, which are the split sounds, and the posh word to say split sound is split digraphs. Now let's see if you can remember the sounds that we were looking at the week before the holidays. Now that was a while ago. I don't think I can remember the things that I was doing before the holidays. So let's see if you can remember. Don't worry if you can't. We'll recap what you did before the holidays, and then I'm going to show you a new split digraph for today. So before the holidays, you were looking at the A sounds, the different ways of making the A sound. And we looked at this split digraph. Can you remember what it is? A, make a cake. So that's A, make a cake, a split sound, a split digraph that's got that magic E on the end that turns it from an A to an A sound. Well done. Then we did some Fred Phonics challenges, I don't know if you remember, and we were looking at some other A sounds. We looked at this one. Can you remember what it is? Say it if you can. A, may I play? Brilliant. So we have two sounds that are the same, but they've got different graphemes. We write them down differently. And then we had this one. Can you remember it? A, snail in the rain. So three different graphemes that all make the A sound. That's what we were doing before the holidays. Now I've got a different split digraph, split sound for you. I wonder if you can remember it. So it's changing from the O sound, it's got the magic E at the end, so we say oh, phone home. Let's see if you can do that one. When you see this side, you say the rhyme, so you say oh, phone home, but when you see this side, you just say oh. Okay, so let's practice this side first of all. My turn, your turn. I'm going to practice my alien voice for this one, I think. Oh, phone home. Oh, phone home. Oh, phone home. Oh, phone home. Brilliant. And when we see this side, we just say the sound. So my turn, your turn. Oh. 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 Brilliant. Now I'm going to hide the card and flash it up in front of the camera. If you see this side, you're going to say the rhyme for me. And if you see this side, you're just going to say the sound. I'm going to go quite quickly, challenge you. Let's see how you get on. Oh, phone home. Oh. Brilliant. Did you manage to keep up? That is fab. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hide this card, our new sound for today, the split digraph, O, O, phone home. I'm going to hide it in the pack of cards of sounds that we already know. I'm going to hide it and I'm going to show you all the sounds, and when you see this one, I want you to shout it, oh, phone home, really loud. You can even do your alien voice if you want to. I'm also going to put our other A sounds that we've been having a go at in the pack, because we know those ones now. Okay, I'm going to get it hidden, make sure they're all the right way round. Let's go. I'm just going to go like that because you should know these sounds now, and you're just going to say them out loud, okay? Let's go. the 3 different ways of making the A sound there. Can you remember this one? This one's tricky. Ooh, chew the stew. You spotted it. Well done. I hope you were shouting, oh, phone home. Let's hide it again. See if we can spot it again. A better letter. This one sometimes we forget. Or yawn at dawn. We like this one because we get to shout, ow, shout it out. I hope you were shouting it or practicing your alien voice. Oh, phone home. Brilliant. So we've spotted our new sound. I'm going to get Fred to help me now. Fred has been a bit sick over the Easter holidays, and that's because he ate too many sweets. So he's had to have a bit of a rest so he can feel better, a bit of a rest so he gets better. So I'll go and wake him up and we'll practice some words that have our new sound in. Here he is. He said he's feeling much better. You were a bit naughty, weren't you, Fred, and you ate lots of those sweets. Right, remember, Fred only speaks in sounds. So he's going to make some sounds for us, and we're going to try to segment them, count the sounds on our fingers, which means we're segmenting them. Then we're going to try and blend them together and see what word he's trying to say. All of the words that Fred is going to try and sound out for us all have our sound of today, our split digraph, which is O, phone, home. Are you ready? O, O, Have you counted them? Let's have a go. O, 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 home. Brilliant. Your turn. Good segmenting and blending. Let's see what Fred's got for us next. Okay. This one's a bit more tricky. O, 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 phone. Did you manage it? Right, your turn, count them. Good job. Let's see what he's got next for us. Okay. Z, O, N, Z, O, N, Z, O, N, zone. Zone. That's a good word. I like that one. Your turn. If you had a zone, it means your own area, or in a play area you might have the ball pit zone, which means the ball pit area. I don't know if you've heard of that word before. Oh, Fred said he's tired. He wants to go and play in the sun. He's going to go and play in the sun. I don't blame you, Fred. Off you go. Right, everybody say goodbye to Fred. He said he'd like to give you a hug before he goes. A hug. A hug. Bye, Fred. Right, so Fred told us some words that have this sound in it, the O, phone, home sound in it. Here are some other green words They're green, which means we can thread them, we can sound them out. Green words are words that we can sound out, and you can add sound buttons to these words to help you segment and blend them. So just like we were doing with Fred, but this time they're written down. Now, before we sound button these, we must remember to have a go at writing down that O sound. So this is the grapheme. What does it look like when it's written down? Well, we do, imagine we've got a line. I've just drawn a quick line as straight as I could. And we've got to remember our sweeps when we do our writing. So we'd sweep off the line, curve over and then go back round and do a little flick. We do the little flick so it can join on to the next letter if we're ready for joining. And then for this we do a little line in the middle, because there's always got to be another letter that jumps in the middle. And then again we start on the line, we sweep up, and I call this a loop-de-loop. And we loop-de-loop back round to do the E. So it's an O and an E, but when they're together with a letter in the middle, it makes the O sound. And again you can do over the top or underneath to make a smile. I'm going to do over the top because it's the same as the card here. I want you to have a go at sound buttoning, putting your sound buttons on these words. We're going to do the first one together, then you're going to have a go at the other ones after this video. I've saved this in the Fred Phonics Challenge for Monday the 20th of April, which is today, so don't worry about pausing it. Thought that might be a bit tricky. I've saved it in your Fred Phonics Challenge, so you can go and find it on the school website after this, okay? So the first one we've got home. Let's add the sound buttons. So the makes a sound on its own, so it's got a dot. Then I can see this split sound, so it can either have a smile or it can go over the top, doesn't matter which one. And then we've got that jumps in the middle. Remember, that's a stretchy sound. Not home. Well done. Have a go at the other ones after the video. Now, we always practice our red words too whenever we're doing phonics. Red words you cannot Fred. Fred cannot help us with these ones. They're too tricky. Some words you just have to know what they said. Now these ones I've put on because I wondered if you could remember what they were from before the holidays, which is a little bit tricky, isn't it? Because we did that a long time ago. So I'm being a bit mean here, but red words have got to stick in our brains because we can't sound them out. So we had other. Did you remember that one? Two, but that means the number 2 and it's a TWO. Could, and this one sounds very similar, would, but not wood from a tree or wood that you'd put on the fire. Would as in, would you like to come to my house? Would, okay. Now we've got 3 new ones down here. Oh no, the yuck has rubbed out, can't have that. I've got to add a little loop-de-loop on the bottom of my yeah, okay. Sorry about the reflection in the window. I'll close the curtains next time. This one has 2 words that you might know hidden inside it. It's got any and one. Anyone. Brilliant. Anyone can have one of the sweeties out the bag. That's when you'd use that word, anyone. My turn, your turn. Are you ready? Anyone. Anyone. Brilliant. Over. Over. I had to climb over the fence. My turn, your turn. Over. 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 Brilliant. And we've got this last one. My turn, your turn. Water. 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 Brilliant. I like to drink lots of water to stay healthy. Brilliant. So let's quickly say those again. Say them with me. Anyone over water. Now I've left you a little challenge to do on your Fred's Phonics challenge today using these red words. What I'd like you to do, you might need the help of an adult or older brother or sister, is write down the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red words that we're learning at the moment, because we're going to keep building on these red words on separate little pieces of paper or little post-it notes, and then ask your brother or your sister or your adult to hide them in the living room or in your bedroom or in the garden if you've got a garden, and you've got to go and run around and find each one and bring it to your adult. But when you give it to your adult, you've got to say what the word is to earn yourself a little point. Let's see if you can read all of these words and earn the points for each one. Your adult could even make it really tricky and put a timer on their phone or something, and you've got to try and complete your mission of hunting for all these red words in 5 minutes and say all of the words, and they might even make it even harder by giving you less time, 2 minutes, 1 minute to find all your words and say them. Let me know how you get on. It's lovely being back, and I hope you're ready to do some more phonics this week. Don't forget to check out the Year 1 page of the school website, because there's a Fred Phonics challenge for you to do every single day. Miss O'Sullivan, will be adding some more videos for some other sounds that also make the O sound, and I've put them up here. So we've done O phone home today, but your activities on your Fred Phonics challenge and with Miss O'Sullivan will be looking at O, but this one is, let's look at the rhyme on the back. Oh, blow the snow. So same sound, different grapheme. Then we've also got this one. Can you remember what it is? Oh, goat in a boat. Brilliant. So all of our activities this week are going to be about the O sound. See you later.